So, what if the deepest kind of joy wasn't something you had to achieve, but something you could tap into right now? Today, we're going to dive into this simple but honestly pretty revolutionary idea: the joy of being. Just let that sink in for a second. A joy that's not tied to your accomplishments or what you own or what anyone else thinks of you. Yeah, this kind of joy, you're not going to find it on a to-do list. It's not in the constant hustle of self-improvement or that endless race to become some better version of ourselves. No, it's found in something much, much simpler, in the profound act of just being, right here, right now. In our world that rewards constant motion, this quiet kind of joy can feel, well, almost radical. We're taught to look for happiness out there, but this whole idea suggests the answer is already in here, as close and as constant as our very own breath. So, what is the state of being, really, and how is it so different from the kind of happiness we're all chasing? Let's get into it in section 1, A Joy We've Forgotten. I love this definition because it just completely reframes the whole thing. It suggests joy isn't something you go out and get, but something you uncover. It's that piece that just shows up when the chase finally stops and you just notice the value of what and who you already are. This comparison really gets to the heart of it. See, on the left, we've got the joy we usually chase, that fleeting excitement of peak moments. It's great, but it's conditional, and it fades. The joy of being, though, that's what's on the right. It's a deep, unconditional contentment. It's not a fragile peak. It's a steady foundation. Let's make this real for a second. Just picture it. You're sitting somewhere, maybe under a tree, with no phone, no agenda, no goal. You're just feeling the air on your skin or the ground beneath you. That raw, unmeasured experience, that is the joy of being. Okay, this all sounds pretty wonderful, right? So that leads to the big question. If this joy is so simple and it's always available, why is it so ridiculously hard to find? Well, the answer really lies in the main obstacle that gets in our way. Let's take a look at that in section 2, the chase that blinds us. The thing is, from a very young age, most of us are taught this fundamental myth that happiness is always somewhere else. It's in the next achievement, the next thing we buy, always just around the corner. So there's this huge mismatch, right? We're trained to look for joy in the future, but life only ever happens in the now. And while we're busy looking ahead, our minds are just so loud with plans and worries that we can't hear the quiet contentment that's already here. It just gets completely drowned out. So if we're all caught up in this chase, how do we learn to stop running? That's what this next part is all about. Section 3, a simple path to presence. Okay, the approach here is just beautifully simple. It starts with step 1, just pause. Take a single conscious breath. That's it. Then, step 2, shift gears from thinking and doing to just sensing. What can you feel or see or hear right now? Step 3 is so important. Let go of judging it. Don't label the moment good or bad, just notice it. And finally, step 4, return often. This isn't some task to check off a list. Think of it more like a muscle you're gently building over time. And it's really crucial to get this. This isn't about ignoring pain or pretending everything is perfect. It's just like this beautiful metaphor says. This inner contentment is like a quiet flame that can burn steadily, even when a storm is raging. It's an anchor of peace that can actually coexist with all of life's hardships. So why even practice this? What's the actual impact on our lives? That brings us to our final section, the power of being here. The benefits really just ripple outwards into everything. When you stop measuring your life only by outcomes, your heart literally feels lighter. When you're more present with the people in your life, your relationships can't help but grow deeper. And when your actions start coming from a place of calm instead of just frantic reaction, they become so much clearer and so much kinder. Ultimately, this all leads to a pretty profound discovery. Peace isn't something you need to chase down and grab. It's an internal resource you can access anytime. You already carry it right within you. So this brings us to a really direct and simple takeaway. The next time you feel that familiar pull, the rushing, the striving, the worrying, the invitation is simple. Just for a moment, pause and breathe. And maybe this is the one idea that holds it all together, that the greatest joy we can experience isn't found in the endless pursuit of becoming something more, but in the simple, profound, and beautiful act of just being.
Don't miss this. Click the link in the description now to get your copy of The Truth About Life You Were Never Taught. It might just be the missing piece you've been waiting for. If this resonated with you, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more insights like this. See you in the next episode, and thank you for watching.